My name is Outsider2522 and welcome to another Idleon video. Today we're going to be looking at the race to level 500, why you should be doing it, how's the best way to get there, and what's the benefits of doing it. Let's talk about it. Now before I say too much, I'm going to do my usual plug. I apologise, I'm sure you're sick to death of hearing it, but it works. If you haven't joined the Discord community yet, go join it, links in the description below. Please like, share and subscribe, it helps this community to grow. I can't do it without your help. Okay, so the race to level 500. Why should you be doing it? Well, firstly, we have 10 toons. If you get all 10 to level 500, you will have a total level of 5,000. This will unlock the final obol slot on your family. Okay, so it's worth doing just for the extra obol slot, in that you can put something like a Croc obol, Sparkle obol that's going to give you more AFK gains, or whichever Sparkle obol you want, depending on what you're working for. Okay, but definitely worth unlocking it because an extra obol slot is great, and you're passively going to get it anyway. But how can we speed that up? So the other benefit is there is actually an equinox bubble tied to getting everyone up to level 500. This didn't exist until the equinox update, so it's only quite a recent thing. However, you may want to get this done because it's going to help your equinox games, and with World 6 around the corner, there could be new equinox content to unlock. We're not sure, but it's definitely worth looking into. Okay, so most people get to about level 450 quite easily. When I say easily, I mean you can tend to just leave your toons in some sort of World 5 area and they will naturally level up. But once you reach about level 450, the XP rates needed are massively higher. And unless you're playing something like DK or Bubo, that have huge AoE that kills everything on the map and can get massive amounts of XP, you might find yourself a little bit short. The respawn mechanics are really, really helpful. However, it can take quite a lot of time because you get up to the point where you start needing hundreds, if not thousands of trillions of XP. It's a lot of XP. So how can we combat that? Well, the answer lies in probably the least favourite skill in the game, gaming. And in gaming, there is a particular super bit called newbie gains. It's mediumly expensive. It's not massively expensive, really, compared to other ones. I think it's in the billions of green bits. So it's got to be a little while till you get there. But what this bit is going to do, this super bit is going to do, is it's going to give you 50% more XP for your lowest level character. 50% is a huge difference, and I'll explain why. So if we use my account as an example, with my grind time buff, I am looking at roughly running about 50 times XP on all characters. 50 times XP is nice. However, when we add another 50% on top of that, it means that my lowest level character is now earning 75 times XP. Now, what some people are tempted to do is pick a class and get that up to level 500. So they will literally sit on it and they will active that one toon until level 500. This works well with things like Bubo and DK, okay, mainly because their XP rates are phenomenal. However, even on those classes, if you were to get a 50% XP rate, their active XP would be even higher. So it still makes sense to do it on those classes. Now, what you can do, if you're reasonably organised, is try and get all your toons to about the same level. It's going to actually speed things up in the long run. And the reason is because that 50% increase in XP will decrease the amount of time needed to gain a level by 33%. So roughly a third. The reason this works is because normally you get 100% XP by adding an extra 50% on top. Although it's 50% of XP, it's only 1/3 of the total. Alright, so you're going to have 33% time saving by doing this. By basically using whichever class is the lowest XP, activating on them till they gain a level, and then switching to your next lowest level. It does mean a bit more micromanagement, and it might not work overnight, okay? Because things like overnight, if you were leaving active classes to gain XP, you're probably going to find one's a higher level. But that means that when you are during the day and you can switch people around, that your lower level people will be able to catch up because they've got a 50% XP buff. So even then, you're not wasting time. Now, I hear people saying, you know, oh, it's all great if you're active, but what if you're playing AFK? Some people like to play AFK. Well, this method works even better for those playing AFK. The reason is, If you can get all your toons to roughly the same level, you then just choose whichever toon is the lowest level and choose to click those gains first. And you go down the list and it should cascade, because if you've got them around about the same level, then every time you gain the AFK, one person will gain a level, which now means that a different toon is at the lowest level. So you swap to that toon. He now gains a level. Another toon's at the lowest level. You swap to that toon. They gain a level. Alright, and you can cycle through it. As I say, this could actually save you so much time, even for end gamers. So it's definitely not something to sleep on, but it is one of those mechanics that's very easy to forget. So it's a bit of a short and sweet one today, and I'm sure this might not be as useful once World 6 comes out, because the XP rates in World 6 are going to be phenomenally higher if World 4 and 5 are anything to go by. However, I do recommend that you rotate through your characters to increase your XP gains, reach that level 500 quicker, get into 5,000 and get that obol, also unlocking more equinox bonuses. It's a win-win all round. If you found this video useful in any way, shape or form, please feel free to like, share and subscribe. It really, really means a lot to me. Also, jump into the Discord. I'd love to hear from you guys. If you've got any questions, any comments, any feedback, please feel free to leave it there as well. I'm active on it most days. Until next time, you've been amazing. Take care.